Всего-то 3%. Даже так. Вот. Что это за квест? Это квест с драконом? Окей, мы этим всем займемся. Шилонен? Шилонен. Потому что теории я хрен прокачаю. У меня на нее ресурсов нету. Я так поняла, что шилонен снижает сопротивление к элементам врагов. Но я так и не поняла, по какой схеме. Привет, Энерджи. Не, женщины шикарные, да, тут не поспоришь. Что-то они в последнее время стали очень мало атак персонажам делать. Потому что у Муаланик, по-моему, всего 3. У Кинича их тоже, по-моему, всего 3. У Шелоненных теперь тоже всего 3. Тут, когда садишься играть за какого-нибудь Сяо, у которого там, по-моему, 6 атак, сразу... О, боже мой, как же долго. Шикарно. А вот тут внезапно было очень много. Да. Странно. Давайте сделаем это ради гемов. Покрутим. Потому что у меня ведь был план на Шелонен и Качину. Хотели подать в суд в 80 странах на танец Шелонен, потому что она якобы украла его у какой-то там девчонки. Они его там как-то немного изменили, но, блин. Забавно. Ой, теории. Ну что, давайте покрутим. У меня, наверное, по-моему, единственный аккаунт, на котором исследовано 80% НАТЛАНа, это Дендра. То есть я зашла, и я забрала все награды, которые вот с вот этой штуки. С вот этого вот. Я там все забрала. Я еще, кстати, проверила вот этого босса. И в целом из него можно вылезти. Так что это не так плохо, как могло бы быть. Ну чё? $20 круток. Откручено вроде как дофига. Или нет? Сейчас проверим. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. 65. А на оружейке у меня сколько? Мне просто интересно. Когда я в последний раз крутила. В 7-м... 10, 20, 5, почти 35. Ну да. Киса, иди сюда. Вот посмотрите на это, 75. Она не пришла. А у меня есть меч на защиту? О! Привет. Значит, 75, 76, 77. Крафтовый... А, кстати, крафтовый НАТЛАН надо посмотреть. О, еще колей. Ну вот давайте сейчас глянем. Тут как бы 2 дня. Хотя давайте, наверное, сначала начнем сюжетку. Я хотела вам японскую озвучку включить, но она не успела скачаться, поэтому я отменила скачивание и скачаю как-нибудь в другой раз. Шилонин. Киса. Мне, правда, денег мало. Аля какая. Угу. Босса нету, цветочки есть немного. Где эти цветы я видела? Эти цветы вот вокруг арены растут внизу. Где-то еще их видела. Да, вот здесь, где-то еще я их видела. но не помню где. Много где вот. Я... Ну да. Сверху этого кукузавра. Там было немного.
I see. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation,
200 плюс. Ну, я их, наверное, немножко собирала, но не очень много. У меня их вон там всего 40, да?
All right. Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions? You two have come just in time. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activity, so the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest... Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information. So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop it. Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do...
The movements of the Abyss are always
Мне надо на каталистах зайти. У меня на каталистах 70 плюс круток. И это я еще награды не собирала.
Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
Круто. Ну зачем? Зачем так сюжет скидывать? Нам ведь 2 арки дадут? Или одну? По идее 2. Там почитаешь. Ну, окей. Тогда это твое дело. Привет, чебурек. Две арки. Хотелось бы верить, что я сегодня хоть одну успею, но... Ой. Нам сейчас за цветочками лезть. Пойдемте глянем, есть ли у меня ресурсы на покупку чертежа меча. Я его наверняка не покупала. Ага. Ага. О. Гляньте-ка. Чебурек, смотри. Смотри, кто у меня есть. У меня есть шелонен. Так, тебя не... Я поняла, нафига ей стрелы. Потому что это не ее стрела. Да, теперь так можно. А знаете, в чем еще прикольная штука, которая мне понравилась? Знаете, когда... Вот успели в 5.1. Знаете, когда вот вы ищете набор каких-то артефактов для персонажа, и когда у вас вот вы выбрали поиск, и у вас отображаются только артефакты этого набора. А теперь они также отображают артефакт, который носит персонаж, и вы можете их сравнить. А до этого были только артефакты набора. И вот это прикольно. Блин, такую штуку баджу. Это вот то, что я успела заметить. Закрыто. Мне как-то не очень нравится моя Муалани здесь. Моя Муалани на каталистах намного круче. Кстати, у меня есть ключ. Надо его потратить. У меня есть крутка. Надо ее потратить. Но я тоже стримы разрабов не смотрю. Ты. Меч. Неплохо. Ага. А это что такое? Наносимый урон после получения лечения увеличивается на 16. Это типа для Сиджуин? Лучник-целитель. Такой заготовки меча у меня нету. О, смотрите, как повезло. Мне нужны заготовки мечей. И мне нужны вот эти камни. Сейчас мы ее приоденем. Кошечку, где? Где? К слову. Качина. Нужны люди. Нужно охотиться на людей. Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Где? Кошка. Кошка-жена. Хватай свой меч, кстати. Стоп, у меня есть заблоченный? У меня не... Другое дело. Есть один. Хорошо. Ты. Сменить. Улучшить. Цветастый какой. Стоп, а это... Я так и знала. Зараза. И как мне и меч вкачать? Ладно. Что-нибудь из артефактов. Понятно, что на нее сейчас ни хрена не найдешь. На защиту. Ты кто? О, увеличивает защиту. И все. Фигово. Защита. Не, держи. Бонус лечения, крит урон по силе атаки, защита. Сила атаки, кстати, и защита. Крит шанс, сила атаки. Тоже защита. Хотя у нее там почти все идет от защиты. Становление мастерства, сила атаки. Тут сила атаки есть. Защита. Там даже 2 защиты. И тут 2 защиты. Тут крит урона больше. Пускай ходит. Коричневый сет. Кстати, да, коричневый тоже пойдет. Тут есть установление, тут есть крит шанс. Кто из них крут? Ты крут. И ты крут. Крит урон, крит шанс, сила атаки. Защита. Сила атаки. Ух ты. Я думаю, она мне скорее в сап пойдет. Тут куча защиты, тут крит шанс. Давайте, наверное, этот. Ребенок. Я вывожу гулять каких-то детей. Серьезно. Кто у меня был для быстрых путешествий? Не могу, не могу. Кто из вас самый многообещающий? Мне даже ни хрена нету, чтобы вкачивать. Угу. Угу. На босса вместе ходить. Он тоже... Ну, то, что босс нужен, это понятно. И я не против вместе на него ходить. Ну, давайте... Сейчас соберем отряд. Это для передвижения. Это что? Это мост. Это была шутка. Физоякомость. Огненок. Резервный отряд. О, давайте. Ты. Где ты? Ты. И кого? Кого к ним можно?
I'll bring my beginnings.
Шик. Пойдемте, у нас сюжет. Нам нужно его найти. И мне нужно отключить эту штуку. Мне надо отключить что-нибудь другое. Давайте лучше цветы отслеживать.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Как все сложно. Угу. Тоже мне скалолазы. Вот Кинич бы справился. Бафнуло там что-то. Угу. Так. Немножко не туда. Ай. Ее с одной тычки просто убьют. Я не чувствую, я знаю. Так, тебе ведь когти не нужны? Нет, тебе когти не нужны. И на том спасибо. А. Стоп, а кто отображает штуки? Окей, не ты. Ля. Нефрит ночи, это, по-моему, он нам дается с квеста динозаврика. Надо его будет потом найти. Здрасте. Знаете что, не нужна мне сянка. По крайней мере, теперь вы все не сдохнете. Где? Кого? А, вот. Качина. Что качина? Ух ты, 30. Ну вот теперь сразу заметно, что баферы работают.
The show begins. Bring it. Here goes. Oh, brilliant. Get back. Yeah, spin to win.
Тоже мне гидрослаймы нашлись.
Let her rip. Bring it.
Окей. Поправляет. Смотрите, люди. А, ну, она ж ее скидывает.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Let mine in. Echo in song. Let the mountain's veins boil. Come on. Take it. Go on.
Ау. Лечись, 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 лечись. Хилься, 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 хилься. Куда? Кто ты?
right, let's finish this fast.
Time to shine. Here goes.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Busted. Quietly now.
Сейчас проверим. Меня похитили. Ну ладно, цветы тогда потом дособерем. Сейчас на сюжет пойдем. Так. Мы просто собирали цветочки, а нас связали в какую-то тренировку. Типичный НАТЛАН. Отпусти. Ну, может, мне что-нибудь дадут за это. Главное, не лещей. Главное, не леща. Химический верстак. Куда? Знаете, это даже отчасти по пути. А можно мне исцелиться? Спасибо. Хотя там... Нет, не совсем. Зато... Пойдемте сдадим ежедневки. Пока я еще здесь. А, да, прикольно. Играть в геншин без телепортов, ну, не один. По крайней мере, из тех людей, которые делали видео, я перед тем, как начала, когда-то давным-давным-давно, я видела как минимум одного человека, который выкладывал видео про прохождение без телепортов. Я их не сильно смотрела, но там все закончилось где-то еще на сюжете Люэ. Плюс есть, я видела какой-то там известный чувак, который постоянно какие-то челленджи делает. У него тоже было видео про прохождение без телепортов. О, танец. Ну вот теперь я тут. У меня... Скоро 2 года будет. Вот будет январь, будет 2 года аккаунту. Саски. Часка. Побежали. Мы сейчас на небольшой квестик зайдем. Я надеюсь, что меня потом обратно сюда не вернут. А то бывают такие люди. Господи, это же бесконечная машина. А, нет, не бесконечная. Жалко. Хотя, может, я просто неудачно это сделала. Давайте проверим еще. А, почему ты падаешь? Это что за предательство со стенами, а? Куды? А! Где? Держи. Ля, вы посмотрите на это. Заслуженно. Чувак! Я случайно попала в какой-то квест. О, кстати. Надо ключ потратить, надо туда зайти. Надо зайти к усыпальнице. Напомните мне, если я вдруг в какую-то другую степь убегу. Готов. И где еще? А где? О, Господи. Внизу кошмар. Ну, хоть выжили. Хотя бы сделали криво, но хоть как-то. Не топырь, тюлень, попугай, целот, крипер. Тюленчик. И землекоп. Куда? Сюжетку НАТЛАНа здесь. Вот мы как бы типа ее делаем. Да. О! Набралось. Нас похитили на квест, учитывая учитывая то, что это без ТП, лучше делать, пока оно рядом. Потому что потом я за ними тупо не вернусь. Учитывая, что я теперь не играю каждый день. Вернее, я не стримлю каждый день. Поэтому все на этом аккаунте я делаю кое-как. Лучше делать, пока есть. В этом прохождении очень подставляют телепорты, которые открываются автоматически. Я понимаю, почему их открывают, но это такая подстава. Блин, особенно босс Райден. Босс Райден — это такая фигня. Нечестная. До него ж не добраться. Так, куда нас ведут? Туда нет, туда мы уже не пойдем. Туда мы пойдем на сюжет. Туда топать 100 лет и 100 зим? В целом, да. Как это работает? Но дотопать-то туда можно. Тем более дотопать, потому что у меня теперь есть фурина. Я знаю, что спринт жить, но вот периодически работает, периодически нет. Я хочу это на шелонин сделать. Не тот. Ну, мы тут надолго тогда. Ну, тут заметно, что саппорты имеются. Так, осторожно. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Удалить. Бежим. Бежим. Нет, никакого удовольствия этим сейчас всем заниматься.
Right here.
М. 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 Окей. Летим. То есть так это работает. То есть так это работает. Окей. Фея! Иди сюда, стой. Киса. Киса.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Right here.
И звуки роликов.
Right here.
Жалко, что такая схема сработает только в НАТЛАНе, но тем не менее, хоть что. Ой. А окулов у меня нету. Зато у меня уже накрутку набралось.
Take it easy.
Где же ты? Привет. Кися. Что там с нашим древним именем?
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in NATLAN not too long ago.
Какой хвостик.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time I thought
Может,
she
нас
was just
называют именно
commenting on my
Аутлендером?
skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far.
Почему Качину не озвучили? А, Качину озвучили.
process things.
У нее нету озвучки, потому что сейчас у английских актеров озвучки идет забастовка из-за того, что они боятся, что их голоса будет использовать искусственный интеллект. И поэтому некоторые там студии звукозаписи или кто они там что-то не так делают, что-то... В общем, разрабы не виноваты. Виноваты студии. Это типа то, что я слышала. Я в этом ничем не разбираюсь. Вы можете найти каких-то людей, которые следят за новостями геншина, и почитать их. Но это вот кратко.
The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of NATLAN, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in NATLAN, as an outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our
Крутить
lands.
Муаику?
Only memories and
Посмотрим.
experiences
Я ее точно буду крутить на клейморах, потому что на клеймор.
used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen
Так.
cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it
Сейчас она
is.
договорит. Получается забавная ситуация, что вот у меня сейчас была история на клейморах. Я выкрутила Кинича, я выкрутила ему Сигну, и нам давали бесплатного персонажа, да? И несмотря на то, что у меня есть и Тигнари, и Джин, и Кицин, и Мона, у меня до сих пор нету ни Делюка, ни Дехи. Да. Мовыка на клеймор. Двуручница. У меня нету ни Дехи, ни Делюка. Я хотела выкрутить Кинича, а потом крутить до победного в надежде проиграть либо на Делюка, либо на Дехию и взять с ивента того, кто мне не выпадет. Но мне не выпало вообще ничто, потому что я не успела докрутить. Я забрала сейчас Дехию, потому что Дехия у меня была идея для Кинича. И у меня там нету гаранта. И судя по всему, скорее всего, приблизительно, следующим 5-звездочным персонажем-двуручником будет именно Муваика. И других реранить пока не собираются. И будет забавно, если я накоплю кучу круток, буду крутить Муваику, и первый десяток круток я проиграю на Делюка. Учитывая, что они оба любят этот виноградный сок, это будет очень весело. Но если я опять проиграю на Джин, или на Мону, или на Кицин, вот тогда это будет очень обидно.
Seems though I don't want just anyone to get
На Делюка это будет хотя бы забавно.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Делюка C3. У меня есть Делюк C1 на одном аккаунте.
How to achieve the impossible.
У меня Делюк на другом аккаунте есть. У меня на каталистах, и у меня есть и Делюк, и Дехи.
What else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan. In other words, the order is an
Какие у нее
affirmation
цветные
of my
реснички.
abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Может, в следующий раз мы сможем поиграть с японской озвучкой.
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
voice of a YF when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own YAB. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus,
Кадзуха и
considering the
Кинич.
unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one YAB alone would probably not be enough.
Мне скоро будет легче назвать тех персонажей, которых у меня нет нигде. Или, например, те, которые у меня есть только в одном экземпляре. Потому что Шелонин у меня сейчас только в одном экземпляре, например. Какоми давно не реранили, к слову, да. Она мне тоже только в одном экземпляре.
I don't know.
Кинич только в одном экземпляре.
Knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and YAB. The first person who comes to mind is Seatlali at the Masters of the Night Wind.
Светлали бабушка?
Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient
Она типа
name.
как Фарузан?
A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now.
Не
and
очень
quite
любишь.
eccentric.
Ну,
It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how
ну,
to persuade
если ты
her.
говоришь про аккаунт, где есть только Кадзуха и Кинич, это будет не очень полезно, потому что Шелонен, она понижает сопротивление врагов, персонажей, элементов персонажей вашего отряда. По идее, так. То есть она, по сути, саппорт. Ни Анема, ни Дендра. Тут так себе.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an
Копи на
official
Моеку.
order from the Pyro Archon.
Она
Hopefully,
крутая.
Seatlali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
Интересно, сколько я успею накопить к Моике?
If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then
Это не
that
Дендра.
should help too.
Там на оружейку не потратишься.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator.
Такой не
I
так-
trust that he'll know the best things to say.
А какая у нас там была самая длинная линия
Perhaps
побед?
just
По-моему,
give him
7.
a letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
7 побед подряд.
We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Уды. Встретитесь... Да-да-да.
All right.
Чоп-чоп-чоп. О, и Киничу озвучку убрали. Нет, ну надо японскую качать.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her. Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when
Я не
facing such a
помню.
bleak reality.
Я очень давно начала играть, поэтому я не помню, как я к геншину особо относилась. У меня не так много прикольных историй.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Ага. Я помню, у меня была серия проигрышей, когда я проигрывала на персонажа того же элемента.
But Paimon wonders how Lali could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Нилу. Крутила ли я Нилу? Я такое чувство, будто я крутила Нилу. Я проиграла на моду. Я крутила ее Эмию. Я проиграла на Делюка. Я крутила Странника. Я проиграла на Джин.
You mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope see
Ради Сяо.
at the stadium in 2 days.
Тут какое-то... Я не помню. Какое-то время назад был его реран, но я не помню когда. То чувство, будто очень давно. Уды. Дождитесь. Утра через 2 дня. Утро через 2 дня. Раз, два. Зимой. В марте. В марте. Это полгода назад. Давно. До 12. Ну, до 12, так до 12, господи. Козы, Нахиду, Деда, Киничи, Эмилии, Кларинды. Я вон на Киничи проиграла. Так не остановилась.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Bring it.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Lali did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too
2-3
surprised.
леги.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well,
Хочется,
she
чтобы
can
тут
be also
ранние
quite
леги.
eccentric, though
Постоянно.
she's one of the most gifted people
Ну,
around.
прикольно.
Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go!
Квест какой-то. Особые друзья, обмен подарками. Угу. А нам сказали на стадион. Ну, тогда я просто завидую такому упорству. Куды? На стадион. Тогда давайте сейчас заглянем в квест завриановских друзей, потому что нам все равно туда идти, в ту сторону.
Quietly now. Busted. Gotcha. All right.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Busted.
Сундук. Ну, я прям мастер.
Let's do this then!
Let the mountain's veins boil. Quietly now. Gotcha. Quietly now.
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
У меня Арлекина вроде только на одном аккаунте есть. И то я там мало играю, так что многого не скажу. Она прикольная.
All right, Stick. Let's finish this back. Quietly now. Busted. Take it easy.
А, бегут. Пусть бегут, нет, нет.
Gotcha.
Мне такое чувство, будто там не те книжки, которые мне нужны. Да, грустно.
Busted. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Что-то пока непонятно, как у нее набираются стаки. Ошелонен.
Take it easy.
А, я знаю этого дядьку. Лепота. Что там на горе творится? Фигня там какая-то. Там еще что-то, и там еще что-то. Лепота. Эй. Камушек. Светлали напоминает своим дизайном мышь. Не знаю. Мне про упоминание бабушки Светлали вспомнилась Фарузан. Подождите 2 дня. Подождем. Нет, я туда не вернусь. Вы меня не поймаете. Стоять. Качина. 30. Тебе их явно не хватает. Давайте это исправим. Глянем, что у нас тут. Я где-то видел, я где-то забрала игрушку, ламу, но это было на другом аккаунте. Так что тут ее нету, но по идее сюда можно добавлять вещи какие-то. Надо будет глянуть потом. Так, сюжет. Потому что? Ага. Точно не этот квест. Странненько. что с боссом? 8, 12, 20. То есть на 2 возвышения только. Не, сейчас я на босса не пойду. Не-не-не-не-не. Не.
Busted. Quietly now. Busted.
Ой-ой-ой. Это было страшно на секунду. И снова страшно.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Here comes another.
Into it, down!
Letting brave names echo.
May I present?
Gotcha. Quietly now. Gotcha.
Let's round them up!
Let's round them up.
This was
Quietly now.
new.
Busted.
Очень страшно.
The show be-
All right.
Right here.
Прикольно.
All right.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
И хвостик такая уложила.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
Угу.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't a subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You'll talk about
Великолепный тайминг пойман. Ты всегда самое лучшее.
seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
А? У нее очень прикольный глаз бога.
Wait, your seat, Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. Ah, you must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Ха.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that your case seems really unique.
Необычный случай. Со сколькими архонтами вы знакомы уже?
Foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Да, надо было бы уже привыкнуть.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no
Она
need to take
прикольная.
this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep
Кстати,
this
нам не на
going.
каталистах нужно.
I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part, no? But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. To hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway,
Это все было поймано.
that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Неловкое молчание.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Как по мне, у нее довольно милый дизайн.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Oh, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Благодарю.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully.
Мне так нравятся ее вот эти вот колечки. Они такие забавные.
The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber.
И все любят
It can only
косички.
communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff.
Yep, we'll be sure to...
У Шелонен косички. У Седлали косички. У Муалани косички. Может, это какая-то традиция.
It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
Такой странный шипящий звук.
Why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
Что за звук?
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was...
Это либо у меня, либо они хреново записывали.
He must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you to...
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
Серьезно? Вы издеваетесь? Куда уходит детство? Как я города, где найти средства, чтобы попасть туда? Может, я пока наловчусь. Не, все-таки хорошо, что выбила желание. Прикольно.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldier. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to however, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in NATLAN? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from
Пещерке
the
живет.
garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh
well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to trap. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot you. Here, give me.
Не, зрение. Magic.
How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it.
That's right. I used a spell to.
Wow, you can even share your senses with it?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Вперед.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
И все?
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Сколько неуверенности.
Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
А с каких пор пойманный путешественник с телепатами стали?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite...
О, это мило.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look.
А, у меня ж нечем уже прокачиваться. Интересно, сколько защиты я ей смогу набрать?
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide,
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
sees a small shape here.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch.
Что-то сомнительной становится теория о том, что Ауророн — это 10-й предвестник. Особенно учитывая, что он 4-звездочный.
What if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Приди ко мне на каталистах. Мадам. Мадама. Мадамама.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. pyro, electro, and some other elements.
Элементы пахнут.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things.
It's about time. There are signs. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted...
Given there are 2 signals leading from here,
Давайте разделимся.
I'll take this direction and leave the other one to you.
Интересно, насколько больше у меня будут бить персонажа, когда я прокачаю эшелонин? Учитывая, что у меня уже урон периодически наносится почти в 2 раза больше.
It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
Now she goes! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if she did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from...
Ну шо? Поехали.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
А я наловчилась.
Did you find something?
Но они внезапно обрываются. Что же это, телепортация?
Gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of it, but he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Здрасте. Оу. Ля-ля. Глюки. Ух ты, пламя. Привет.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. Given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Что-то тут не так.
The Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to
О, здрасте.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
be careful with this, traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
И что же ты задумал?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in NATLAN, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you.
Как вежливо.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Как все запутано. Спасибо, что хотя бы у них озвучка была.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exercise any...
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond... In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Они сейчас меня куда-то уведут, а я думала сходить на эту...
Need to be more careful next time.
За книжками.
Feeling better yet?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, but if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure...
Мне придется скоро ходить на денежные артерии такими темпами. Так, куды? Туды. Пойдемте. Жаль, что сегодня день не тот.
Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Мышь ночная.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
Чё?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo jumbo.
Мистер Философ.
Wow. I'm
See, Lolly's struggling to control her.
Are you ready? Let's
Пойди на дерево.
count. 3, 2, 1.
Э,
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against. Letting brave names echo.
Ну вот вам и...
Quietly now. Busted.
Let her rip! It's nothing. I can. Ah. How brilliant!
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Clear the area!
All right. Busted.
Here goes!
All right. Let the magic fade forth.
Time to shine!
Here comes the catch. Auroron!
М,
Granny!
Актер!
She's called Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due.
Бедное его второе ушко. Представляете, если первое изначально вот так вот торчит, то куда ж... Блин. Как же плохо становится второму ушку.
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. Getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to you.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one.
Да, тебе
There'll
похитят
be a
еще
next
раз.
time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about NATLAN's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the...
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron,
Интересно, как они впишутся в мою реакцию?
seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with—
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Актер. Иди подружись с Альхайтамом. Сойдетесь. На почве непризнанного таланта. Серьезно. Как же сильно я провалилась-то с зачисткой региона.
Letting grave names echo! Quietly now. Busted.
Зараза.
Take it easy. Gotcha. Strike a pose. Bring it. Take it. Go on.
От чего у нее там исцеляющий фактор зависит? Периодическое лечение. 104% от защиты. Ну, хотя там было 6. Плюс 500.
You have my approval.
Странненько. Эй, куда? Ты еще не доцелила. Куды? Туды. Туды нам, наверное, можно просто по прямой в целом где-то. Тун-тун-тун. О, квест с цветочком.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
All right. Busted. Gotcha.
I will stand down.
Got some. All right, you begins. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let her rip!
Quietly now. Yeah. Busted.
May I present?
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте.
All right.
Ну вот новый баннер, как видите.
Right here.
Ляпота.
All right.
What is this? Stick around.
Quietly now. Bring it. Busted.
Stick around.
Gotcha.
Out of the way or get blown away.
All right.
Oh, brilliant!
Парам-пам-пам-парарарам.
Come on, show me your courage.
Quietly now.
Shockwave!
Gotcha.
Out of you win.
Пам. Правда, у меня нету ни половины ее ресурсов, ни половины ее книжек талантов, ни тем более ресурсов на ее оружие.
All right.
Пара-па-пам. Но это все еще довольно прикольно тут ездить. Тихо как-то. Опять же, жаль, что такое возможно только в НАТЛАНе.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't...
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron!
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your... Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, come with me, Auroron. We've got a...
Goodbye, Gramps.
Этот мой внучок уж слишком вежливый. Дай.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Мне нужно тебе кое-что сказать. У нас тут под носом очередной актер.
What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he... Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been... Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to... We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
When the time comes. Until the night's fall. Здесь у нас следующего утра. Так, я могу что-нибудь сделать? У меня вон ключ. Пойдем. Смотрите, какая лесенка. Пойдемте сдадимся. Чоп-чоп-чоп-чоп-чоп-чоп. И хвостиком. А чё у тебя... Смотрите-ка. Не, робот. И опять это... Девятьсот девять. Какой кошмар. Двуручного меча.
I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. Oh, it's fine.
Угу.
I can definitely do it. Right.
Окей. Следующий день. Так, я немножко перестала. Завтра. О, боже мой. Куды? Куда? Наглость. Границ не знает. Так, наверное, через главный выход. Через главный выход это вот сюда. Чоп, 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 чоп. М. Ну что, снова нас похитит? Или в этот раз нормально поговорим?
Everyone doesn't see anyone.
Привет.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Привычка у него.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
В чем же смысл этой встречи? Летучая мышка ты наша.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
И откуда ты вышел? Из-за угла? Ай.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
И почему же?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
Да?
Once you've learned the
По-моему,
truth,
траты примагемов довольно необдуманные у нас.
would never willingly share with you. You may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Ага.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save NATLAN, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
2,5 часа уже стрим.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, All of NATLAN, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes.
Мгм.
A way to keep NATLAN
Цена которого слишком дорога.
her original plan
Высока.
fails.
Господи. Цена дорога.
The painful cost of its execution. She has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But NATLAN cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the... Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save NATLAN remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Ew.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
Она нас
I
увидела.
knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye...
Ничего, теперь обратно бежать. Ну, хотя бы недалеко. Так, я хотела одну штуку проверить. Ну, в целом, вполне правильно.
Right here.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in NATLAN? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe.
Да.
You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Не смотри на нас так.
Staring at us all of a sudden.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Да уж, не.
Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an
Мы пока не друзья.
really do that.
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us.
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me? Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need it!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's Auroron. If you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
Племенная история.
Lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
his voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
It's a kind of
I'm
magic.
really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save NATLAN. So I've got to go.
Сбежал, зараза.
Instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more... little brat.
Ну, для него это вполне полезно.
Next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Ooh,
That's a little extreme. But
break a leg.
why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect NATLAN...
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear, Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Oh, that brat. We've got quite a
Диалоги.
long walk back to the city. Let's take our time.
Мне все-таки придется дошагать до города. Нет? Да? Да. Типично. Чоп, 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 чоп.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about...
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Oh.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk.
Really? You're not gonna... that's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even...
Are you sure? We can...
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together.
Sure, that's fine with us, but... Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure it...
Перекусить.
Alright.
Сразу заметно, когда ему удалось отказаться от цензуры.
Right here.
Она напивается.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
Там только один человек.
Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have.
Кто ж не
Weren't you
слышал?
the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night.
Huh? Gossiping about me?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
Действительно.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
Well then, you have my...
Напилась.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You...
Are you still with us, Sweet Lolly? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully.
Еще один повод изучить блендер.
Same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I mean...
Granny Sweet Lolly, you're not...
Exactly!
And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah.
Ну, вот это способ
And
представить
I have
персонажа.
to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Кто? Я? Очаровательно.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker.
Did she just fall asleep with her eye?
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Ну, что ты нам напророчила?
Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
You had Pyro
Ну, вот это способ представить
because you were
персонажа.
about to barf all over the table just now.
Кстати, возможно, красный был про то, что путешественник может завладеть
Sorry,
пироэлементом.
like that. That's
Хотя
never
маловероятно.
happened before, I swear.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say. but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on...
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything?
Actually...
Huh? Tell me...
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Короче, твое заклинание сработало немножко не так.
So, you heard... You heard my...
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things... Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cab...
So,
Это очень конкретные примеры.
a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old.
Кстати, интересно, сколько ей все-таки лет?
Sometimes I was just picking something.
Сколько ей лет?
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Забавно. Так, знаете что? Учитывая, что никого нету, и у меня уже почти 3 часа стрим. Какое другое место? Я думаю, мы сейчас остановимся и продолжим в воскресенье. Не, на боссу, может, сбегаю. Какая киса. Ну что ж, встретимся тогда в воскресенье. Было прикольно. Но то, как они представили Сетлали, было немножко странно. Спасибо, что были. Спасибо, что пришли. Жду вас на выходных. Продолжение.